Hey guys, and welcome back. I am the Seven Swords, and this is a new game called Stoneharth. Now, if you guys are seeing this on the right date, it should be May 31st for you. It's currently May 29th for me. The reason this is going up on May 31st is that May 31st is my birthday. Happy early birthday to me. But sadly, it seems that thanks to the past couple of days, I have been having a very bad month. This is my birthday month as in May, but sadly a couple of things bad has happened so far. One good thing was my girlfriend has moved out with me, yay. But that was probably the only good thing that's happened to me this month. I recently hurt my back at work, nothing serious. I didn't have to go to the hospital or anything like that. I've just been in some serious pain from it. For those who know me personally, you know what I've been going through. I've kept you up to date. Other than that, I apologize to those on YouTube that watch my content. I will be fine. Normally I would do this on Minecraft, as that would be my update video game, since I can play Minecraft and just kind of like show you guys what I'm doing in one of my random worlds. Sadly, that's the next part. My old computer has been fried. I do have a surge protector for it, but somehow a surge got through and destroyed the motherboard. The tower, I just had to replace it, so I got a better tower, but sadly, I lost. Not only did I lose all my game saves from most of my games from that, but I also seem to have lost the ability to play Minecraft. It's not working properly for some reason. I do hope to eventually fix it and have Minecraft return to my channel, but until then you will be getting other content. The content that you'll be getting, I have started a cooperative series with Immortal on Raft, but this is another game I'm considering starting, and that's why I'm going to do the update video at the beginning of this. If you guys are just here for the update, it was literally just to tell you about that. Any of the series that were going on previously, sadly their worlds, their areas, everything for them, I've lost it all. It's all gone. We'll be starting brand new on everything. Magical Theories will have to be restarted from the ground up. I'll keep you guys posted on how that's going to go. My other series were pretty much done anyways. They were on the verge of falling apart, and I lost all the recordings. Also, you guys might have seen me on Petunia if you watch Petunia Gal's channel. I have also lost all the Divine Journey from that, so we won't be able to see that. But for those who are here for the update, that's all I have to say. Thanks for seeing the update, and I hope you guys have a good time. The video is not over, but for those who are here for the update, later. Now, on to the next part. Welcome to Stoneharth, Alpha 23. This game is an early alpha. It has been developed quite far, but they still say it's an alpha. I really don't know what that means. I'm not savvy with that type. But this is the story of a brave band of settlers from the Ascendancy, a prosperous and industrious kingdom. Seeking new land and adventures, they set off to a Darkmoor forest, a location that we're going to go with normal. A question that is sure to be an inspiring place to start anew. And of course, the picture over here changes based on what you do. Like if I went to hard, you will see that. Well, I thought it added more, but it seems to not. If you don't do any, I think it does. I think it's supposed to look different. I don't know, but we're gonna go with an inspiring place to start anew. Okay, so next we're going to go into this. First thing you want to do is go through your people. You will be watching this. I would normally cut this out, but I'm probably just going to have you guys watch this, depending on how long it takes. The first one you want to do that I normally do for this game, you're getting a lot of information that I understand. The first time you're going to be doing this, you're like, I don't know what it means, I don't know what I'm doing. What I'm looking for is for the spirit and the body to be at least 5. 6 is the highest, but you can usually get 5s pretty easily. Once we get that, I will show. Oh, that was a good one. He's a night owl, but he's a 5 and a 6. So this one will be our herbalist. It's a female. Yep. So she will be our herbalist. I'll explain what that is later. Next we'll go down to this one. Wants to be a trapper. Almost perfect. Yep. Oh, okay. This is an interesting trait. I've never seen this trait before of goat, eating basically anything. And then pack mule means they can carry stuff, but the big thing here is 5 mount, 5 body, and 5 spirit. Also 3 mind. Very useful, but not necessary. This is our soldier. These are 2 that you really want to start with. A healer and a soldier. Next we're going to go down. Next we're looking for high mind, and I'm keeping my eye down here. Let's point out what we're looking for. No, I want at least 5. 5 mind. Here we go. 5 mind, glutton, and that means they eat a lot, but that'll be fine. 5 mind is great. Another 5 mind, a loner, a column. That's, I don't really know if this means anything. The bunny god sleeping eternally. What's that about? I don't actually know. I don't know if they've actually put that into the game yet. I'm trying to keep my eye out here as well. This is going to be perfect. He's a loner, which means he likes being alone. I don't know if that's going to be great, but I'll figure it out. Might be something we need to find about her. This one will be great. Be a knight would not make a very good knight. If I could get a green thumbed level 6, that would be awesome. Games listening to me is probably not most of the time they aren't. Oh, this'll work. I like that how they describe this. That they are a friend to all animals, plants less so. It was always my joke against people who were, I have nothing against your decision if you want to be a, they would not make a good herbalist. If they wanted to be a good, if you wanted to, usually I'd be fine with accepting anybody of any culture, it doesn't bother me. My pitch for this is, the reason I'm doing this is for min-maxing. I'm trying to do really good. I want to be an engineer. Keep getting the traits I want, but not the skills. Here we go. 5 with water and a night owl. That'll work. Okay. Well, this will work for our beginning group. Normally I would only go with 1 gardener, but I got 2 gardeners off the bat, which is completely fine. And then these 2 they don't really have a destination of what they want, but we'll figure it out eventually. So, relatively decent roster. We'll accept this roster as it is. And then the next thing is to decide, do you want food for days, merchant caravan, or money solves all problems? I go with food for days, normally. It's an easier start. Both of these are just as easy. This really isn't much easier. It's just, normally if you go start with one of these, food is your big issue. And I don't like having food issue. I don't think we had any carnivores in our pack. I'm pretty sure I didn't let any carnivores in, which is really hard at the start, but I think we're good. So, we go ahead and press start. Now it'll randomly generate our map, and there's our map. Now the question is, where go? My preference is usually for high wood, high wildlife, and decent mineral. Although I don't need wildlife really because I don't do much hunting. I really like being a herb. I like people to be herbivores as much as possible. That's relatively deep already. Oh, as an area. It's not really a starting area. I'll explain again. I'll explain once we get in there what's gonna happen. Like over here. This'll work. We're gonna settle here. Now what that was that big map was just where you can choose. The area you saw the box making was where we're actually going to get to play. So now we're here. This makes me feel like it's like Minecraft. The fact that you've got like this aesthetically pleasing blocky texture. So when the game first starts off, the way it looks is that you are seeing the world as this position. Now, some people could say go up here, this is a really good location. Some people could say go down here, this is a really good location. There's a lot of locations around here that would work really, really well for a person playing the game. My suggestion would be probably back here. Ooh, also berry bush is very useful. Don't see any of the plants. They're all down here in the pasture. We'll work our way down here pretty quickly because those are going to be useful. But I find that right here will probably be our best bet. So, type a new name for your settlement. We're going to go with Blades of Hope. Blades of Hope. I know how to spell blades and I know how to spell hope, so you guys shouldn't be laughing at me, except if I spelled it wrong somehow. Oh god, that's going to be bad. But, we'll see. We're going to start it up. Now, when it first starts up, you'll have all your characters you had picking here. There are 7 of them if you weren't counting before. We go have all of them here. We have our herbivore, we have our gardeners, we have our night owls, owls. But, as we can see, we don't have much. We have a little bit of supplies, but not much. The first thing you want to do is go into this tab, which is the harvest tab. Go up to gather, and then just select a bunch of the trees around you. Just start clearing the trees. And tell them to harvest those as well. Once you have once you have enough of the trees built, go ahead and put your stockpile. Go with a big, I would say at least 18 by 18. I'm going to go with a 16 by 16. Just go ahead and tell them to put everything in there. It'll make it easier on them and they won't have to worry about it as much. The next thing you want to do is go into here and pick one of your people. We're going to go with either of these will really do. So we'll go with this guy. Go to change job. Tell him he's going to be a farmer. Now he's a farmer. Next thing you want to do is you want to go in and go down to your... This guy. He was my designated crafter. Which means he likes being a carpenter. He likes crafting anything, really. If I could have gotten a guy who likes carpentry, I would have been very happy at the beginning. Which we're going to tell him to craft one of these. Request the order anyways. Craft a sword. And then we're going to tell him to craft wooden lanterns. Order it in a queue. And we're going to tell him to maintain at least 10 of these at all times. And then once he's laid down the thing, if you hear any laughter, that's my girlfriend in the background. She's also recording it. She's also recording at this time with her friends. But we're gonna have him place down this, which now that he's placed that down, he's gonna get to work. The next thing we want to do is we want to tell them to harvest up some more supply. Probably a little bit over 15 minutes. I'm probably going to go to about another 4 minutes of this episode, and then call this episode. I'm gonna have it be a shorter episode just in case you were one of those people who you weren't paying attention, and when I told you that the update video is done, you weren't listening. Probably shouldn't have done the update video and this video at the same time, but I didn't feel like doing an update video by itself when I didn't have much to say. And all I had really was bad news. The other thing you can do, which we're going to start doing this now first, is you can build buildings. Now, we will be doing some custom-made buildings, which you guys get to see me fail at that. But for now, what we're going to do is I'm going to place this here. Go ahead and tell them to build it. Yes, start the building. And then they're all going to suddenly start running over here at a breakneck pace. Get to work. The way I like to look at this is that it's like a management Minecraft. It's kind of like if you took yourself, instead of being first player in Minecraft, you were second player. You were third player. Or whatever it's called when you're controlling people. You're managing Minecraft. Which is really enjoyable to me. I really like it. The other thing we need to do, and I probably should have done this a bit sooner, but I was being slow. You? Yeah, I think it was you. I think this was going to be the one we were going to tell that they were going to be our footmen, which is the starting of our working class towards being the defenders of our society. Which you can either go into archer or go into knight. Which also, you can either click on this or go down here and click on this to tell them to craft different things. I'm gonna request him to make a shield. I'm gonna put that at the top of his priority list. I'm also gonna move this lantern down to the bottom. Because his maintaining of that lantern is to improve his skill and to make it to where we have lanterns so that I can put them up, and also where I can use them to build, such as I can use them to sell. But we're slowly working our way up. We do have a farmer, yes. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to order the farmer to come over here and a 10 by 10 N for carrots, 5 by 10 turnips, and then a very small plantation of pumpkins. I've never grown pumpkins. I usually don't. Normally if I tell him to grow something here, I'll tell him to just plow it. And this will be where he does herbs eventually. But right now I can't do herbs, so that's the other thing you want to do once their guy levels up, which he has leveled up. He just needs the herbs to do it, which we're going to have to go take care of that. We also need a hammer and chisel, which I'm going to request that in the queue as well. And I'm going to want another hoe. All of that can be done as he sees fit. We're also going to work on harvesting the wood down in this direction. This is both to gather more wood, also to clear more territory, and also to work our way down in this direction. I'm going to eventually get down to here and then get down to here. That's my plan. But that will have to be in a later episode. The citizens of Blades of Hope are currently very hopeful. If we check on this guy, we go to his character sheet, we notice he is a little bit hopeful. He's got a pioneering spirit, which will last him another 2 days and plusing 12. Dreary dining, he doesn't like where he's eating, and he's ate some food, which makes making him happy. And they're sleeping on the ground, which is probably making them a little unhappy, but that's what the sleeping quarters is about. But we will click on this first. These are what we're used to see how our progress is going. We are doing relatively decent. The road remains empty, maybe tomorrow. This is basically, will you gain a new person or not? We will be attempting to achieve this quickly. But that's like I said before, that's in the next episode. But other than that, I hope you guys are going to have a nice day, and we'll see you next time. Bye!